up, squad? You already know what's going on. Boy, this shit crazy as fuck, squad. Let's clap it around real quick, for me, my goddamn self, my nigga. I did damn near a 3-hour stream last night. My nigga with this nigga Aiden Ross goddamn boxing matches and shit last night. I goddamn watched the whole thing, boy. I don't know. And I'ma keep it real, my nigga. I'm dropping the whole shit. I'm dropping in the whole fucking video, fool. The whole hour. I was fighting everybody on there. They had Meatball on there, Prime on there, and a whole bunch of content creators and shit. Melt, fucking some nigga, Rod or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fool. I mean, it's the next day, so I can say the shit now. Melt and I took another L. You feel me? Now, I only get like 4 hours back to sleep. Now I'm back over here on this motherfucking desk doing some reactions, man. Y'all, I love this YouTube shit. Y'all gonna see in the video. You feel me? It was so many clips and times and shit that was like, I love this YouTube shit. But we back on this motherfucker, man. I'm rolling on my Twinkie. Y'all already know what's going on, bro. Somebody shot up a goddamn funeral game, and that shit going viral as hell right now. You feel me? So let's see what we're talking about, squad.
Deserve the updates. Let's keep it all the way real. There's a war going on outside in Detroit since the death of
Detroit,
who we talked about just last week, who was gunned down on camera after being ambushed. Things have only gotten worse. The city done turned up another notch. So look, first we had Dion, as mentioned, gunned down on camera. Then we had another man who was killed at his repast. And right after that, during the same hour I dropped that video, reports came out that the brother of the man who actually spoke in the video that we put out was shot in the face a day after his brother's funeral. He survived, but social media have been lit up ever since. Some voices call him
Detroit going crazy right now, boy. Detroit, like, where I'm at right now, Detroit, how far is Detroit where I'm at right now? Hold on, let me ask Siri. How long am I from down to Chicago? I'm tweaking for it. That nigga said Chicago. I meant to say, how long am I from Michigan? Oh, I ain't got my on. Fuck that shit.
Others adding fuel to the fire. And if the repass,
but nigga, from where I'm at right now, we're Michigan at Detroit. But that's like 5 hours.
Even sort of madness spill over into a hospital. One man tried to take his ex-wife life inside that building. And at the same time, another man was gunned down inside a vehicle. That's 2 tragedies in the same place at the same time. Less than 3 hours of me.
Boy, what kind of shit is that? That shit ain't shooting nothing, boy.
They hit over 10.
A little plastic, gang.
Plus people within the last 24 hours of me doing this video. During that time, they snatched more than 40 firearms. The federal sweep right there was the icing on the cake. And that made me say I gotta bring this to y'all as an update today. And after that was announced, it was quickly discovered that allegedly one of the cars used to kill Dion was found. Talking about almost 2 weeks later, and they didn't decide to burn.
2 weeks.
And on top of that, a person allegedly connected to that car that was used to take out Dion. Well, it was a situation where he lost his life as well.
He died?
I put 2 and 2 together on that. None of
spinning.
Social media posts including one from one of the biggest artists in Detroit are being used in this investigation. It's not just the tips from the streets. It's what's being posted online that's catching attention. But in this video, we're going to cover it all in chronological order. Why Dion was at that location where he lost his life, the aftermath at the repass, the hospital shootings, the Fed's massive sweep, and how social media playing a role in this war can lead to some big names being implicated. But most importantly, we're going to talk about the lives being lost and the families being hurt in the middle of it all. Man, it's bigger than just the street. We go over this one. I want you guys to remember. I'm going to give you. And it's easier said than done. Then move on. Let bygones be bygones. Be the bigger person. When you lose a loved one, people grieve differently. Now for those who don't know, almost 2 years ago we did a story in Detroit about the 7 Mile Bloods. A man who was responsible for some murders back in 2014. Now of course I'm going to leave a link in the bio for those who want to check that video out, whether you have or just want to refresh your memory on what really took place. Because what if I told you that situation is still responsible for bodies being dropped almost a decade later? Fam, it's an unwritten rule. unfortunately, it's this generational beef that be inherited in neighborhoods. It's a bad, unwritten rule. You're involved in a situation that the older generation had took place or had. In some cases, you wasn't even born when the beef started. And that's what you got here with the 7 Mile Bloods. Oftentimes, these neighborhoods will rename themselves. But yet again, it's the younger generation.
Yeah, that shit always happens.
All under one alliance. So you got SMB, which is 7 Mile Blood. Also, 7 Mile Bloods 55, 756, which is the newer generation, what they claim now. The gang allegedly operates on Detroit's east side, Garrett and Kelly, and between 7 and 8 Mile. The gang has claimed the area as their territory and referred to it as the Red Zone. The area is also in the zip code 4205, which is SMB refers to as 4820 DAT, which they refer to as some of their rap lyrics, even back in 2014. As mentioned in the previous video, evidence showed an ongoing gang war between the gangs and alliance of each other gangs has stemmed from a murder back in July 2014. Since then, the rival gangs have been attacking each other and posting their own hit list on social media. The shooting war led to
you kill one, we're gonna kill 4. You feel me? That's what my nigga Wallow said, man. Body for body. If they kill one, then 3-1. That's how we go get even. Oh, for real,
increase of homicides and non-fatal shooters. Detroit's east side. And the murder took place.
But now, if you kill a goddamn a famous rapper or just a rapper in the game, niggas spinning, boy. Your ass might as well relocate somewhere else, boy. I'm telling you, they spinning. You see what the fuck going on with Lil Durk? I mean, not Lil Durk, fucking Young Dolph. Them niggas was spinning for like 100 days for that nigga. More than that, you feel me? Promise you, my nigga. Can't be doing shit like that, fool. At this point, you might as well just let bygones be bygones.
The Juan Page, aka Neff, a part of the force.
Another like Trouble.
2014. Another person who was shot, as we mentioned in the story linked in the bio, was identified as Michael from 42 Twins.
Them numbers at big flow. They know I get busy. They know that they see me. No top on that bill.
Now, according to the feds, the Force is an east side gang that's south of 6 Mile Road. And those familiar with the rap scene might know that one of the biggest artists from Detroit, Rep Falls, 42 Doug, who was real close to Neat and mentioned him in many songs. One was a dedication track when he first signed to Yo Gotti. The track was titled R.P. Neff. Even mentioned in Neff at the very beginning of his 2000.
Hey, my homies and them, my cousins and them cousins, the girls and shit, they was fucking with that nigga 42 Doug probably about 2018. Yeah, about 2018, 2017. Boy, that's all that was bumping, boy.
And then 22 hit featuring Future titled Maybach.
Yeah, this song too. Right. Oh God, fool.
22 hit featuring Future titled Maybach.
West side.
As mentioned with Michael with Neff. In 2018, he was supposed to testify. He was just 27 years old. He was supposed to take the stand and identify 7 Mile Blood members in that fatal shooting. But on March 8, 2017, the district judge George had asked Davis, will he testify about the shooting? And his response, no, Your Honor. After Neff lost his life in 2014, a new alliance on the east side was created. The Hustle Boys, 6 Mile Cheddar Grove, and Max Out 220 gang, another bandit together to battle the historic stronger 7 Mile Bloods. Now, after Neff died, photos of 10 7 Mile Blood members were posted on Instagram, which was a hit list according to prosecutors. Several photos, including photos of accused 7 Mile Blood leaders Corey Bailey, Billy Arnold, were posted on Instagram by someone using the name All Headshots. Now, in the previous video, we mentioned the alleged 7 Mile Blood leaders Corey Bailey and Billy Arnold involvement in their alleged gang. But they got their revenge for Neff, because months will go by according to the feds and 7 Mile Blood members and
so this nigga 42 Doug got out of prison, got back in the streets, you know what I'm saying? He probably the biggest face right now in Detroit right now. I mean, T Grizzly, but all y'all are getting watched. Getting watched from the feds, probably get snatched up from the feds, like all type of shit for like what's the goddamn point? You know what I mean?
Associates got shot. Donald Hendricks, who was charged in the case,
Hendricks
raps under the name Hard Work Jig, survived being shot in August of 2014 at Eastland Center Mall.
I'm playing crazy over here, man. I'm playing crazy tonight. You know what time it is? Hard Work Jig. I'm so Detroit. You just wanna turn up, man. I'm crazy. I'm back. Check it. I'm playing crazy tonight cause the day over. Trying to jump fresh, turn up, get drunk, catch a hangover. I told Dick bring the Range Rover, now it's time to find a stripper. The name Hard Work Jig came
that
from.
nigga look like trouble, bro.
A little music thing started in my neighborhood, like I'm 7 miles hard.
And I ain't even say every light skin look like trouble and look like me, nigga. But I'm just saying, my nigga.
Basically,
Hey, bro.
all artists and we was all homeboys and basically just took the Hard Work mentality. And once we started rapping, like my homeboys named Hard Work Sunny, and Hard Work Bill. It's like street name is Jig after the Hard Work in front of it.
Then someone pumped 18 bullets into accused 7 Mile Blood member Michael Rogers in March of 2000.
Hard Work
Boy Gill, 30.
street name is Jig after the Hard Work in front of it. Jumping around.
Next was the alleged 7 Mile Blood member Jason White Boy Gill, 30 years old. He was killed the following February. Then someone pumped 18 bullets into accused 7 Mile Blood member Michael Rogers in March of 2015. In less than a year, 7 accused 7 Mile Blood members were shot and 4 died. May they rest in peace and love and condolences to their families. Now the 7 Mile Bloods have retaliated by posting photos of 6'2" rivals on the gang's Instagram page, Triple O Big Blood, according to the government. And in return, they rivals went hunting. On May 1st, 2015, the alleged 7 Mile Bloods leader, Devin Block McClure, was riding in a blue Ford Crown Victoria on Detroit East Side, south of the Red Zone. At around 1:15 p.m., he was driving near the intersection of Hayes and Houston Woodard. That's when a tank cutter SUV pulled alongside him and started shooting. Bullets shattered the window, flattened the tires, and struck the 7 Mile Bloods leader several times in the head, leaving him DOA. May he rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. Now fam, all this in the span of just 1 year. Now fast forward to 2025, a decade later, you got the younger generation of the 7 Mile Bloods going by 56 or 700, which now you know the 700 Dion or 56/700 Dion, his alleged affiliation, and how the beef with other neighborhoods has
He fucked with Red Zone too?
and now you'll understand some of these Facebook posts by alleged 4-2 members, and some would say celebrating the demise of these alleged 700 members. Like when 4-2 Doug had posted his track We Not Done, writing hardest out right now, with ironically 7 laughing emojis, almost immediately after 700 Dion had lost his life.
Basically, this nigga was a smacker. You feel me? And y'all just trying to post him and promote his music and shit the whole time. Bro, he a real smacker and don't know what the fuck he really doing for real, bro. He probably doing what he can do until he get up out of this bitch, man. Cause it's only 2 lives you can get out of this bitch, bro. Jail or dead, bro. And unless you the smart and you just get out the way real easy, you feel me? That's how this shit go, fool.
And for those who don't know 700 Dion, as we just mentioned, we did his story as well last week. I'll leave the link in the bio. He's the guy who unfortunately lost his life after he was ambushed. Now here's a photo on what he ran towards. And if he was able to jump over it, could have possibly got away. But the fact of the matter is that he couldn't. I'm gonna play this video, at least the surveillance footage from a Ring doorbell footage, I'm sorry, for you guys one more time. And I want you guys to see if you can identify the vehicles that's being used. One of them.
So is that them in that car? That's him in that white car?
24 hours of me doing this video, almost 2 weeks.
It look like that car.
Which some could say is a clear sign of an arrest on the come. Now, it's been alleged that 700 Dion was known to go to that location almost every evening to get something. And allegedly the person knew both sides, but that has yet to be confirmed.
Start telling me how. We finna start making the plug to come to us. I mean, that's what they used to start doing. That's how it started. But at the same time, they be thinking they too come to me. You know, he must know what you got going on, and he not know. You feel me? I ain't finna get no drugs from nobody I don't know. That's backdoor. You feel me? Fuck him. Getting some new drugs from a different nigga? No, backdoor. How they know that nigga be over there? They must have seen him. They must have been searching. All type of shit. So, man.
Just telling you guys what's the information that's been out there. It was mentioned on August 18, 2025, 700 Dion family and friends will have his funeral and then his repast later. And it was targeted. And unfortunately, a band gang member had lost his life. But now after seeing and hearing more information, I'm starting to believe he was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. May he rest in peace. Love and condolences to his family. We also did that story. Now in that story, I played a clip, but I didn't go into details exactly who this young man is, except say that was 700 Dion brother. After he spoke up and called out the local police department saying they making up theories, saying that the family was attending the repast of 700 Dion where the shooting had occurred. Now I'm gonna let you hear that clip one more time because that's key. The following day, not even 24 hours later, that same young man was shot in the face. As of now, thank God he survived. He's a local rapper who's identified as 700 Lil Mello. He's known for dissing 42 Doug as well.
I'm saying that stupid ass shit on the internet, gang. All your pages, crime in the D, whatever the fuck, that was not no fucking repass, fam. Police just wanna be on our dick so bad. The fuck on. And my little brother ain't even have no repass. We wasn't feeling that shit. Police just wanna, feds, police, DPD, whatever the fuck, they just wanna paint this horrible ass image of niggas. Like, I don't get that shit, bro. Let us grieve, my nigga. Y'all wanna build a case so bad to put us in jail, bro. I just don't get that shit.
Now looking back, you would think, why would one man want to talk about the police like that? Knowing his crew and his brother gathering period was targeted. But now it seemed like because he knew he was one of the alleged targets. Because not even 24 hours later, he was shot in the face. Someone located his vehicle and he was shot multiple times. Now it seemed like he survived. But instantly after, 42 Doug went to Instagram and said, "You ain't heard?" And another post he wrote, "I think it's time for me to drop." But then you had artists like Babyface Ray, right? So war outside of the city, to the youngest and soldiers. Stay prayed up, be careful. Remember, ain't no second chances in life. Streets talking, police watching. Doug followed up with, "Stop the violence, man." Damn.
So if they watching, get off that shit, fool.
To the youngest and soldiers, stay prayed up, be careful. Remember, ain't no second chances in life. Streets talking, police watching. Doug followed up with, "Stop the violence, man." Damn, I done had enough. Laugh out loud. And then Doug went on and wrote, "For any nigga that wanna do something to me, I'll be on Warzone tonight at 11 p.m. with a fully automatic kilo." Laughing emojis. And the fact of the matter is this, you might assume at this point the force is responsible for causing havoc. But when you got 700 having enemies from different sides, one might be celebrating, and allegedly you think they speaking on it, and they're allegedly responsible, but it might be somebody else. And within the last 24 hours of me doing this video, Doug went to Facebook and said the following: "When to decide what you living down for, make sure you let your people know too. Like for normal, gang. Don't have your people calling around trying to figure shit out. Tell them up front, my is finna go get killed. I'm a kid out here, man. I just wanna do anything till somebody catch me and blow my head off." But at this point, within the last 24 hours, the feds had raided over 10 homes, finding over 40 firearms and making arrests in the process. They just had enough about the crime going on in Detroit.
Even if your house ain't got shit to do with it, they raiding shit,
That's
boy.
police raids that happened in less than 24 hours. More than 40 guns were recovered yesterday during those raids, and several arrests have been made. CBS News Detroit's Jordan Burrow joins us live now with more. He's at Detroit Police Headquarters. Good morning, Jordan.
Good morning, Sandra. Good morning, Meredith. According to Detroit Police Chief Todd Medicine, these raids were for two reasons. One, to make sure that violent criminals, violent offenders are out of your communities and out of your neighborhoods. And two, Todd Medicine said he wants to make sure that crime is down overall. According to Medicine, he said that 11 search warrants were issued Wednesday morning. He said during these search warrants, several arrests were made. Medicine said he didn't say exactly where that these happened, these warrants, search warrants happened, but he noted the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office and the U.S. Attorney's Office were involved, which means some of these warrants were for federal search warrants. He added they actually do now have a good lead on the shooting that happened at Latham Playground. He also added the community was a big help during these raids.
We all know who they are, and we're definitely going to hold them accountable. And I want to thank the community because the tips are...
Talking about the game. Why the fuck the police be acting like they fucking civilians? I mean, not civilians, fucking... Hold on, I'm finna sneeze, gang. Hold on. The police, they be acting like they, you know what I'm saying? Fucking famous people and shit like that, like celebrities and shit like, bro, watch out for look how he talking and shit.
Going in, they're giving me all type of great intel, and they're posting their own stuff on social media, which you all know as well, and you probably are watching it as well. They're posting themselves with guns, they're going back and forth with the chatter, and tell them, I love it, keep doing it.
I told y'all, man, y'all better start posting, pushing straight positivity on your shit, fool. Even if you out the mix, you in the mix,
during these raids. Also pointing out, Chief Medicine said social media was just as much as a help as the community was too. Reporting live from DP headquarters, Jordan Burroughs, CBS News, Detroit.
Yeah, social media definitely helping in this situation.
Now, while all this is going on, this morning, August 22nd, 2025, a man who was identified as Mario Green, 53 years old, was wanted after an attempt on killing his wife inside a local hospital. And for some reason, reports are indicating that this woman had lost her life, but after reading a comment under a post, it seemed, according to the alleged daughter, she's living, thank God. Now, while the search is on for Mario, they claiming he's armed and dangerous. Was a lockdown on the hospital, but it's since been lifted. It was mentioned Mario, 53 years old. According to authorities, he allegedly got into an argument with his ex-wife who worked at the hospital in the basement of the facility. They go on to say that Mario then pulled out a gun, shooting and killing his ex-wife. At this time, it's unclear how Green was able to get into the hospital with at least certain parts. About a month ago, his ex-wife, identified by family as Latricia Green, had filed a personal protection order, which was not served to Green. Police say after the shooting, Green had fled in the 2011 Dodge Charger, which reports was found in the city Friday afternoon. Now, a concerned citizen that went up there and went live. Not only that situation had been reported, but it was also reported that a man had lost his life after being gunned down inside a vehicle on the same street identified as Lord Jarvis. And that's what people assumed that he was talking about at first.
That doesn't seem like it's second anybody.
According to YouTube, last weekend show comment. But man, he rested in peace and condolences to his family. Check out that live.
It's your man, the one and only, Mr. Sam 44, man. We don't know if the active shooter's still in there. We don't know what. I got family in there. I don't know what's going on right now. I'm trying to figure out where the news is. There's a lot of confusion, a lot of mayhem. You can see the people behind me. And it doesn't seem like it's affecting anybody, you know?
Then get on Facebook Live, Instagram Live, fucking TikTok Live, and go in the house, man. You feel me? You civilian, man. You feel me? Says an active shooter.
Active shooter.
Is that a body? Yeah. Chill out, fool.
You see that? It's supposed to be an active shooter in the motherfucking house, too. Okay. Somebody called me out of my busy day. They say, Sam, why you not down here covering this shit? Okay, I'm down here covering it. Don't see too much nothing. See a lot of them down there. See? Look at them.
Got that pipe, don't you?
Okay, see a lot of that. That ought to tell me if the shooter's done. People seem like they're around the hospital.
Ain't nobody finna do shit now. All that shit in there. Police
coming out.
Ambulance. What? Ain't nobody finna do shit out there. They gonna get you. They gonna get you.
Excuse me. I'm several miles from Detroit Wildlife. Is the active shooter still in that building? Okay, because I have family in there. I just want to make sure. Everything is contained? Everything is contained? Okay, thank you.
Who you talk to?
Well, there you have it. Whatever was going on.
Ambulance or some boy. They look like some.
Now, y'all didn't understand now.
That's a
I came down here, I showed it. Henry Ford, active shooter. Everybody's saying nobody's down there not right now. Okay? So nobody dead, no gore, none of that shit they going to give you views because I don't need this shit. I'm out.
Now, I know that was a lot. Fine. Detroit, that's one thing this war showing us, is that there's no safe space. When it gets to repasses and hospitals and even the internet, none is off limits no more. Dion losing his life on camera, to a man being shot in the face right after his repass, to somebody being gunned down outside the hospital, where another man tried to take his ex-wife inside the hospital. This is what the city is facing right now. When the feds step in, raiding over 10 homes, locking up over 40 people, getting guns off the street, you know what come next? Indictments. And what makes this even crazy is how social media is playing a role. Posts from one of the biggest artists in Detroit are being looked at the same way as street tips. The police not just watching the blocks, they watching the timelines too. And at the end of the day, this ain't just about headlines, it's about families. We gotta bury loved ones, the kids losing parents. It's the neighborhoods that stay on edge every single night. My job, fam, is to make sure the truth that's already been presented to the public don't get unnoticed. So that everybody out there in Detroit, y'all stay safe, man. Stay aware, stay
And everybody along the East Coast and just in general, you feel me? Niggas is going crazy. Niggas is going crazy. 2025 is a crazy fucking. Just be safe. I tell y'all niggas that shit every time. I'm finna end my goddamn. I ain't got no outros. The only thing I really be saying is say y'all niggas be safe, nigga. You know that. I'm out of here though, man, squad. 100 though. Oh shit, we back in this motherfucker. Bad though.